Morley Notes, 7th December 2022. This spiritual pilgrimage is of maximum importance. God says, I speak to you and lead you to your correct destination. I am the ocean of information, and therefore I speak more than any other. You require information about the duration of the time cycle. All the souls who have descended to earth were not here previously, and once again they will not be here. I am called the Liberator, which means that I facilitate their return to Nirvana. They need a guide, and I am the only one who can fulfill this requirement. Indeed, they call me the Purifier and the Guide. The function of a guru is to guide and show the way forward. They show the gurus walking in front and their followers behind them. In this case, Shiv Baba the Satguru says, I will stand behind and put you in front because this is a herd of cows. Cows are sacred in India because they are symbolic for the women who became the instruments of God for setting up the new civilization. The patriarchal system has caused the world to become hell. God's method is to re-establish balance in the world by neutralizing the ubiquitous sexual violence institutionalized by the patriarchal system of man-made religions. God guides the women from behind and prevents them from straying into social, political, and legal traps designed to slaughter them. Religious authorities consider it an insult if someone walks ahead of a guru. But the Supreme Father says, I walk behind the women to ensure that no one can capture them and cause them harm. For a long time, you have been telling people that the destruction is imminent, yet it has not happened. However, it will. No one knows what will happen after the forthcoming Great War. Only a few of you understand about this. It is a matter of purification. When a soul first arrives on earth, the sanskaras are good. As time goes by, the sanskaras become bad. Continuity requires that the Tamopradhan soul must get purified and become Satopradhan once again. Those with a bad conscience bow in front of those who are pure and have a clean heart. God is called immutable. The human soul shifts from a pure heavenly being to an impure, hell-like individual as it passes through the cycle of death and rebirth. But God remains unchangingly pure and stable. God is the only intelligent being who has the capacity and the function of restoring all human souls and the elements of matter to their original pure and stable condition. This act is called creation, and it is done through a small group of extremely potent human souls who were once the divine kings of the Golden Age, but who, by the end of time cycle, have become corrupt, impure, and weak. There is an interesting parallel with Christianity. Hinduism includes the practice of sacrifice to Shiva. This practice is also there among some indigenous groups. Baba refers to this ritual suicide from time to time. Shaivite devotees believe that performing the ritual sacrifice of their lives at Kashi gives them instant access to nirvana and destroys all their sins. In the story of the crucifixion of Jesus, he knowingly accepts to be crucified. During the process of the 3-hour-long crucifixion, there is the famous sentence, "Why have you forsaken me?" Shiv Baba explains that this refers to the departure of the Christ soul, who, being pure, cannot experience any suffering, leaving Jesus to suffer on the cross. Upon his death, he is believed to have risen again after 3 days, then rose up to sit with God in heaven. This belief derives from a correspondence with a combination of other ancient tenets that Shiv Baba has clarified. A ritual suicide of surrendering your life to God results in the elimination of all sins accumulated over all their lives up till the suicide. When you have finished off all sins, you are karmatit and adopt the angelic body of light. Then you can sit with God. Christian theology has patched together these concepts and combined the stories of Christ, Krishna, and Brahma. The purpose was to prove that Christ is the Messiah. However, Shiv Baba disentangles this and clarifies the reality. He has often said there is a deep connection between Christ and Krishna. The aim of all religions is to prove that their religion is the right one and therefore has the right to rule the world. However, all the influential religions are patriarchal, out of balance, unable to live lives of purity with the exception of a few monks and nuns, and they are prone to the use of violence. Baba has said that if all Christians would unite, they are powerful enough in terms of economic and political hegemony to rule the world even now. However, they are irrevocably divided and likely to destroy each other in nuclear conflagration. Islam will not succeed in ruling the world due to civil war against Hindus. Nothing was said regarding Buddhism. Baba has predicted that all wars will be religious wars. At such a time, all his instruments must remain incognito and underground. Om Shanti.